Hello! Hello, welcome to the stream. Apparition, Kamada, Palm, Jichan, Nagels, and Matt, and Siwat. Hello! Oh, and James. Oh my god. Oh god, Nagels, you're on a train. Whenever I'm on the train, there are dead spots. I absolutely know where my internet on the phone is going to cut out. At exactly, like, between which and which station, seriously. Hello, Ruka! Lovely to have you here. So anyway, last time, we had a very adorable scene between the cousins, and we also were introduced to a major new character, Ronove, I believe. His name was. I'm not quite sure of the spelling. Without looking back at the story. But I'm pretty sure, based on the tips from last time, that he was the demon that helped Kinzo create Genji. Hello, Eternal Magician. Welcome to the stream. And I think that because Ronove, 3 syllables, great. Okay, thank you, Matt. I'm pretty sure that the major fight this chapter is going to be Genji versus Ronove, because they are both the quote-unquote head furniture of Beatrice and Kinzo, so it just seems to be something that would fit. And also, I'm pretty sure that he's the demon that helped create Genji. That was discussed in the previous tips, so looks like that's going to be our big fight. We're going to get to see what Genji is like fighting. Oh, I can't wait for that. And I also can't wait for Battler to actually see it. Oh wow, Peekaboo, welcome to the stream. That is really cool. And yeah, let's get back into it. I really want to see where this goes.
黄金の隠し場所については、すでに金蔵様が私の肖像画の下に碑文にて公示されております。
Oh yeah, another thing. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream, Still in Stone. I don't think I've seen you before. The plot this time, we are moving at a lightning fast pace. We are only at stream number 3, and it's already the first night. Holy shit. Seriously, we are already at the first night. So it looks like a great deal of things to me are going to happen during the second day. The story has never moved this quickly before. Like, oh my god. Anyway, on to Maria.
Kinzo-sama has already publicly displayed the location of hidden gold within the epitaph under my portrait.
条件は碑文を読むことができるものすべてに公平に。
The rules apply equally to all who can read the epitaph.
黄金を暴けたなら、私はすべてをお返しするでしょう。
If you discover the gold, I shall return everything to you.
それではどうか今宵を金蔵様との知恵比べにて存分にお楽しみくださいませ。
Tonight, I ask that you enjoy your battle of wits with Kinzo-sama to the fullest. Woo-woo!
今宵が知的かつ優雅な夜になるよう心よりお祈りいたしております。
I sincerely pray that this night will be both intellectual and elegant.
黄金のベアトリーチェ。
Beatrice the Golden.
When Maria finished reading the letter that Beatrice handed her, everyone was at a loss for words for a while. And then they all broke the silence at once.
Ridiculous!
取るに足らない悪質ないたずらです。
What a worthless, vicious prank!
まったくだ。
Seriously.
親父殿が当主の指輪を手放すなどあり得るわけがないじゃないか。
There is no way father gave up the head's ring.
ベアトリチェ。
Beatrice!
その名を語れば右往左往するだろうという見えすいたいたずらだ。
What a transparent prank, hoping to confuse us just by bringing up that name.
おいおい、このちょいとパンチの効きすぎたデザートを仕込んだのは誰なんだ？
Hey, hey! Who filled up this dessert with just a little too much punch?
今なら喝采で褒めてやるから、正直に白状しろよ。
I wanna applaud and praise you, so come clean, okay?
ローザか？
Rosa?
とんでもない。
Of course not.
お父様の名を語るいたずらなんてしません。
I wouldn't pull a prank by assuming father's name.
じゃあ姉貴か？
Then, Aneki?
兄貴か？
Aniki?
私？
Me?
バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。
Are you an idiot?
兄さんでしょ？
It was Nissan, right?
こういう悪趣味な仕掛けは。
Only he could plan something this vulgar.
愚弄する気か。
Are you trying to mock me?
私こそお前たちに問いたい。
I'm the one who wants to question you.
このたちの悪いいたずらは誰の仕業なんだ？
Who is behind this ill-natured prank? Oh, Ji-chan! You're way too nice to me. Kraus beat the table and stared at everyone. Since that included the children too, he scared most of them.
お父様から財産の全権を任せられたと称する謎の人物からの手紙。
Yay, Kyrie! I've not seen her in so long. A letter from a mysterious person who claims to have been given full rights to father's assets.
そして今日がそれを話し合うための親族会議であることを考えると。
Considering that the whole point of this family conference is the discussion of that subject,
いたずらだと決めつけるのも早計だと思うわ。
I think it's too hasty to call this a mere prank.
わからんで。
We can't be sure.
まさにお父さんの悪趣味ないたずらかもしれん。
Maybe it really is one of father's shady pranks.
自分抜きで遺産分配の話をまとめようとしているわしらをちょいと驚かせたくて仕組んだことかもしれん。
He might have planned this to shock us a bit, since we've been discussing the distribution of inheritance without him.
こいつを仕組んだのが親父だってんだ。
If Dad was the one who planned this.
マリアちゃんが読み上げた内容は冗談ってわけにはならねえぜ。
Then we can't take what Mari-chan just read as a joke, right?
そうね。
That's right.
文面通りに解釈するなら、これはお父様からのテストね。
If you interpret the contents literally, then this is a test from father.
魔女の碑文は私たち誰にでも解けるようにずっと広間に掲示されていた。
The epitaph of the witch has been displayed in the hall for quite some time now, so that any one of us could solve it. Yeah, I think I think this will work for Eva. Not as deep as Beatrice, but the same general tone.
告示期間は十分。
There was plenty of notice.
最初に解けた人間に家督とすべての財産を渡すと、そう言っているわけよね。
That's hilarious, Dylan Stone. That means he was saying that the first person to solve it would be handed the inheritance along with all of his wealth, right?
ほら、私たちの魔法、叶ったわ。
Who is speaking right now? Jeez. God damn it, who is speaking right now? Fuck.
See? My magic granted your wish!
そんなバカな話はありません。
Nothing so foolish could possibly be the case!
後ろ宮家の次期当主が夫であることは何ら揺るがない事実です。
It is an unshakable fact that my husband is the successor to the Ushiromiya family headship!
それを揺るがすのがこの手紙じゃない。
And what doesn't this letter shake that?
この手紙はお父様に財産のすべてを全権委任された人物からのメッセージなのよ。
Okay, that was the young Eva inside her head. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, there was no name tag there. Alright. Thank you. Sorry. This is a message from the person who was given full rights to all of Father's wealth.
もはや兄さんの当主継承権は白紙に戻ったわ。
Nissan's right to become the head has returned to a blank slate.
魔女の碑文を解いた者が
The
ベアトリーチェの黄金を見つけた者が後ろ宮家の次の当主になるのよ。
the person who solves the riddle, the person who finds Beatrice's gold, will become the next head of the Ushiromiya family.
バカバカしい。
Ridiculous.
その手紙のざれ言を信用するのかね。
Do you think we can trust the meaningless words in that letter?
その風浪が本物だとでも。
That seal was the real thing. And then they hear Kinzo yelling from upstairs.
You totally can! You better do what she says or else you're all gonna fucking die! Not like I care!
信用などできるものか。
There's no way we can trust that.
ならお父様に直接話を聞いてみましょうよ。
Then let's go try and ask Father directly.
もう機嫌が悪いからとか体調が悪いとかそんな次元じゃないわよ。
At this point, you can't get away with saying he's grumpy or feeling bad, right?
この手紙はお父様の代理人であることを風浪でちゃんと示してる。
The sealed wax certainly shows this was from Father's representative.
それを疑うなら兄さんが証明しなさいよ。
If you doubt that, then show some proof, Nissan.
この手紙がお父様の意思のものではないって。
Show that this letter does not contain Father's will!
よかろう。
Very well.
お前の言う通りだ。
It is just as you say.
もう親父の機嫌不機嫌の問題ではない。
It no longer matters whether Father's in a good mood or not.
上へ行き、直接問いただそうじゃないか。
Let us go up and ask him directly.
そうしようぜ。
Let's do it!
親父に直接聞こう。
We'll ask Dad directly.
親父も親父だぜ。どうしてこんな回りくどい真似を。
Dad's dad, so why the hell would he act in such a roundabout way?
まあ、そこが親父らしいんだがな。
Then again, I guess that would be like him.
お父様の手紙だということを前提に話を続けてもいいのかしら。
I wonder if we should really continue this discussion on whether the assumption that this letter came from Father.
バカローザ
Stupid Rosa!
お父様の手紙に決まってんでしょ。
Isn't it obviously from Father?
あの手紙はお父様のなのよ。
That letter is Father's!
次期当主を私たち4人の中から選ぶための公平なチャンスに決まってるじゃない。
Isn't it obvious that he's giving the four of us an even chance to become the successor?
バカ死ねこの役立たず。
Die, you brainless idiot!
ほんとローザって頭悪いわ。
Rosa really is dumb.
へそでも噛んで死んじゃえば。
If only she just give up and die.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
そうよね。ごめんなさい。
That's right. I'm sorry. In the beginning, the adults had all doubted the credibility of the letter. But after realizing that this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance in the inheritance struggle for the three younger siblings, Eva changed her position, claiming that the letter was authentic. Of course she would, given what we just learned about her. Rudolph and Rosa caught on and agreed.
まったく
Outrageous!
そんなくだらないいたずらを 大の大人がこれほどまで真に受けるとは。
How could adults like you take on such a worthless prank this seriously?
お父様でなくても呆れたい気持ちよくわかります。
I don't need to be father to understand his contempt.
ま
Whoa, 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 whoa.
夏志さん、それはお父さんに聞けば済む話やないか。
Natsui-san, all we gotta do is ask father and we're done, right?
お父さんがその手紙は知らんって一言言ってくれれば済む話やで。
Won't everything be fine if father just tells us that he doesn't know about any letter?
兄さん、
Nissan.
責任を持ってその手紙は知らないという一言を引き出すのよ。
Take responsibility and just get him to say that he doesn't know about the letter.
機嫌が悪そうだからってビビってる場合じゃないんだからね。
This is no time to get scared just because he's in a bad mood, okay?
いい年してお父様が怖いなんてバカみたい。
And more Bakamitai.
He's so scared of father at his age. That idiot.
へそかんで死んじゃえば。
If only you just give up and die.
I'm sensing a pattern here in the little voice in Eva's head here. Oh boy.
おう、
Yeah.
はっきり白黒をつけようじゃないか。
Let's get this settled clearly.
今頃は書斎で食事中だろう。
He's probably eating in his study right now.
一度箸を休めてもらおうじゃないか。
Let's have him set down his chopsticks for just a moment.
決まりだな。
It's decided.
行こう。
Let's go.
キリエはちょっと待っててくれ。
Kyrie, wait here for a while.
真偽を確かめてすぐ戻る。
We'll go to check whether it's true or not and come back quickly.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
ゴーダさんがデザートを持ってくるのをのんびり待ってるわ。
I'll wait patiently for Goda-san to bring in dessert. The four siblings, Natsui and Hideyoshi, all rose from their seats forcefully and flew out into the hallway with a clatter. Afterwards, only the children, stunned, completely speechless, Nanjo, who looked uncomfortable, and Kyrie, who just shrugged, were left. Kyrie is so calm and collected about everything. She is really cool like that. In the middle of all this was Maria, who looked scared, a little scared at the adult's sudden change. However, judging from her appearance, she didn't look like she realized the full meaning of what she just read. Hello, Joy. Welcome to the stream.
一体何事だってんだよ。
What in the world was that all about?
わけわかんねえぜ。
I don't get it.
Oh, that was the wrong voice.
どいつもこいつもクソったれだ。
I don't get it.
Oh, God damn it, I'm slipping into a valley girl. Ah, fuck.
I don't get it.
There we go.
They're all bastards.
そんな兄さんが欲しいかよ。
Do they really want the inheritance that much?
みんな、
Everyone,
これは親たちの問題なんだ。
this is our parents' problem.
僕たちには関係ない。
It has nothing to do with us.
だから気にしちゃダメだ。
So you mustn't worry about it.
そうは言ってもよ。
Even if you say that,
ああもうあからさまに。
they were so blatant about it.
見損なったぜ。
I can't believe them.
欲の皮が突っ張ってやがる。
Showing off their greed like that.
みんなで幸せになるって信じ合わないとダメ。
Everyone has to believe together that we'll be happy.
そうだね。
That's right.
僕たちはみんなで約束したもんね。
We all did promise.
ほら、バトラ君もジェシカちゃんも。
Come on, Batliku. Jessica-chan, you too.
最悪の気分だぜ。
I feel horrible. We couldn't accept it all, but we laid down our arms for the time being. We'd been vaguely aware of how filthy this family conference was going to be. However, after that 6-year blank, I couldn't help but be shocked. When he saw that the children were completely dejected, Dr. Nanjo cleared his throat uncomfortably.
大人の話です。
It's an adult matter.
お若い皆さんとは関係のないことですよ。
It has nothing to do with all you young people.
忘れてしまいましょう。
Let's us just forget about it.
それができりゃやってるぜ。
I would if I could!
辛いのはわかるわ。
I know it's hard,
でも今は忘れてあげて。
but forget it for now.
あなたたちの将来を少しでも豊かにするため、みんなの両親は必死で戦ってるのよ。
Only your parents are just fighting frantically to make your futures just a little bit brighter.
そしてやがて傷つき帰ってくるお父さんたちをどうかそんな冷たい目で迎えないであげて。
Please, don't look at your injured parents with those cold eyes when they come back.
いくらキリエさんの頼みでもそれは難しいぜ。
No matter how much you ask us, Kirie-san, that'll be tough.
そう割り切れるなら子供なんてやってねえぜ。
If we could be happy with an explanation like that, we wouldn't be kids.
みんな幸せ。
Everyone be happy!
暗くなるのダメ。
Can't get dark! You tell him. You tell him, Maria. You tell him.
信じて。
Believe!
みんなで幸せになれるって信じないと幸せが逃げちゃう。
If everyone doesn't believe we can be happy, that happiness will get away. Everyone has to believe. Oh.
いい話ね。
I like the sound of that.
私も信じるわ。
I believe too.
私たちは幸せになれるわよ。
I'll believe that we can find happiness.
キリエおばさん、ありがとう。
I'm Kirie, thank you.
バトラとジェシカお姉ちゃんも信じて。
Bella and Jessica, you believe too.
ベアトリーチェも信じないと魔法が力を持たないっていつも言ってる。
Beatrice is always also whoosing the magic won't have any power if you don't believe. Oh.
Kirie-san rose from her seat quietly, went over to Maria, and crouched down so that their eyes met. Oh, Kirie. Kirie is such a sweetheart.
キリエおばさんが信じてくれた。
I'm Kirie, believed.
あとバトラとジェシカお姉ちゃんが信じないとダメ。
Now Bella and Jessica have to believe.
二人とも強いもの。
Those two are strong.
すぐに元気になってそうしてくれるわよ。
They'll feel better soon, and then they'll believe.
Yeah.
それより教えてほしいの。
More importantly, I want you to tell me something. When Kirie-san said that, George, Jessica, George Aniki, Dr. Nanjo, and I all listened closely. It looked like our parents were so concerned with the inheritance problem that grandfather filled their minds. but we wanted to ask Mari about something simpler.
Oh?
何？
What?
マリアちゃんにその手紙を渡したのって誰？
Who gave you that letter?
ベアトリーチェ！
Beatrice!
肖像画に描かれている魔女の？
The witch drawn in the portrait?
Yeah!
パサと一緒にこの手紙もくれたの。
She gave me this letter and an umbrella.
そしてね、マリアのバラが折れちゃってたのを魔法で直してくれたの。
And she used magic to fix my rose that was broken.
ベアトリーチェは何でもできるすごい魔女なの。
And she used magic to fix my rose that was broken. Beatrice is an awesome witch who can do anything.
詳しく聞かせてくれるかしら。
Could you tell us about that in a bit more detail, honey? Okay, so yeah, they're not going to repeat the scene of her doing that. Interesting, okay. 8 o'clock. Without even being allowed to wait for dessert, we were chased out of the room. I heard that in the end, our parents were unable to get grandfather to respond. Well, I hate to say it, but I feel like giving grandfather a high five right now. He was probably pretty satisfied with how his strange letter had given his children a good shock, since they'd all been so infatuated with the inheritance problem while grandfather was still alive. I also felt like our despicable parents had gotten what they deserved in all of this confusion. But I couldn't really say that I was feeling great. I felt all sulky. Apparently, grandfather hadn't seemed concerned with the whole thing, but he also hadn't denied anything about the letter either. When talking about the witch's letter, grandfather's name kept popping up. If grandfather knew that someone was stealing his name, then considering his character, he'd probably be mad with rage. But even though grandfather now knew the contents of that letter, he coldly ignored it. So did that count as a silent yes? Aunt Eva and Dad were trying to interpret the letter in their favor, their greed clearly visible. It wouldn't have mattered so much if that was all, but the adults had now started focusing on Maria, who had received that letter. They kept pounding her with questions about who had given it to her. Maria repeated over and over again that she had gotten it from Beatrice, but there was no way such a mysterious person could have sneaked onto the island. After all, this island's small, and there's no one living on it, outside of the Ushimiya family household. Maria kept repeating that she'd gotten it from Beatrice, no matter how many times she was asked. The adults seemed to think that she was trying to trick them, so they didn't hold back and questioned her until she broke out in tears. When Mario was released, she sobbed, all worn out from crying. After our parents ordered us to go to the guest house and take Mario with us, they shut themselves up in the dining hall, and it started getting louder and louder as they discussed the inheritance. It seemed that because of the strange letter, Uncle Krause's chance of becoming next head might have been reduced to a blank slate. In exchange for accepting him, my dad and the rest were trying to swindle Uncle Krause out of a lot of money, or something like that. Disgusted as we were, Jessica and I were happy to move over to the guest house. We didn't want to be under the same roof as those filthy adults, their heads so filled with thoughts about money. George Aniki pleaded on our parents' behalf, saying that he wanted us to understand them. I understood his reasoning. No matter how filthy this talk of money was, it wouldn't go away if you just closed your eyes to it. But even so, how could they sink so low as to overtly fight over the money of the dead? Oh, hello, Byakuran. Lovely to have you here. Maria had cried herself dry and was hiding in her bed. She hadn't even twitched for a while, so she was probably sleeping.
マリアちゃんは一体誰にあの手紙をもらったんだろうね。
Who in the world gave that letter to Mario-chan?
Georgie 兄さん。
Georgie 兄さん。
それはもう聞いちゃダメだぜ。
You can't ask her about that anymore.
マリアがベアトリーチェにもらったって言うなら、それでいいじゃねえかよ。
Isn't it fine to say that Mario got it from Beatrice and leave it at that?
これ以上マリアを泣かせたくないしな。
After all, we don't want to make her cry any more than this. everything we thought. Oh, yeah, sorry. I read that wrong completely. Even though we said that. We couldn't clear away a gloomy feeling.
この島には今18人しかいないんだよ。
There are only 18 people on this island now.
そこにこの雨の中未知の19人目がマリアちゃんに手紙を託して今もどこかに隠れているというのは。
The thought that somewhere in the rain, a 19th person just gave Maria-chan that letter is now hiding somewhere.
正直現実的ではないね。
Doesn't seem that realistic at all.
おそらくあの肖像画のドレスをシャノンあたりにでも着てもらってうまくマリアと口裏を合わせたってことじゃねえのかな。
Most likely, somebody got Shannon or someone to put on the dress from the portrait and cleverly got Maria to go along with their story.
もっともマリアの場合、あのドレスを見たらそれだけでベアトリーチェだと信じちまいそうだけどな。
Though in Maria's case, just seeing the dress will probably convince her that it really was Beatrice.
Maybe
it doesn't really matter who handed her the letter. The important thing is who sent it.
要はじいさまが黄金の魔女の名を語って一波乱を起こしたかったってことなんだぜ。
The important thing is who sent it. The point is that grandfather wanted to cause an uproar. Pursuing the name of that witch.
まったく人騒がせなじじいだぜ。
Oh, hello. Hold on, just one. Hold on, no, always. I just need to take a little break for a second. Give me a couple minutes. I will be right back, okay? Sorry for just a second. Give me a couple minutes. Thank you guys for being so patient. Sorry. I'm okay, OA. Please don't worry. I just need to take care of something. Alright, let's see if we can get things back on track here. You guys are amazing, seriously.
Seriously? That old geezer's just good at riling people up.
The most likely answer is that our occult-loving grandfather was playing around, handing the letter over to Maria, who shares the same hobby as he does, in such a dramatic way. Though we failed to give any thought for what Maria would have to go through, making it a pretty shitty thing to do.
たく、マリアの純真な心をもてあそびやがって。
Seriously? Messing around with Maria's pure heart.
手紙を渡したのが誰でもいいさ。
It doesn't matter who handed the letter over.
マリアがベアトリーチェにもらったって言うんだから、そういうことにしてやろうぜ。
Maria says she got it from Beatrice, so let's treat it that way.
同感だよ。
I agree.
そうしよう。
Hello, Kameda! Welcome back. I agree. Let's do that.
子供にとってのサンタクロースみたいな存在が、マリアちゃんにとってはベアトリーチェなんだろうね。
To Maria-chan, Beatrice is kind of like what Santa Claus is to most kids.
いない19人目もサンタクロースも。
Whether we're dealing with some non-existent 19th person or Santa Claus.
俺たちが認めてやれば、それは少なくともマリアの中ではいるということになるわけだ。
As long as we all acknowledge them, they'll at least exist in quotes inside Maria.
なるほど。子供の夢を守るための嘘って大事だな。
I see. I guess it can be important to lie to a child to protect their dreams.
お、
Huh?
どうしたんだよ、ジェシカ。
What's up, Jessica?
Oh, I knew that. Kamada. I knew. I just thought that was cute when you said hello. I just...
まだ腹を立ててるのかよ。
Are you still angry?
Jessica had her hand on her chin, as though there was something that she just couldn't understand. When I called out to her, she came to her senses.
ああ、ごめん。
Ah! Sorry.
いやさ、実は
Well, actually...
マリアが会ったのは本当にベアトリーチェだったってことがあるんじゃないかな。
I was wondering if Maria actually might have met Beatrice.
そりゃどういう意味だよ。
What do you mean by that?
この島に19人目の人間がいるって言いたいのか？
Are you saying there's a 19th person on this island?
マリアちゃんの言うことを心から信じたなら、そういう答えに行き着くだろうね。
If you truly take Maria-chan's words to heart, then you would arrive at that answer.
いや、そういうのじゃなくて。
No, that's not what I mean.
昔からこの島には私たちの知らない誰かが住んでるんじゃないかって話はあったんだよな。
I'm talking about the story that someone we don't know has been living on this island since long ago.
住んでるってどこに？
Living, you say? Where?
森の中にさ。
In the forest. The adults were gathered in the dining hall, spending a very long time continuing the discussion that had been started by Beatrice's letter. Krauss strongly claimed that the letter was a simple prank, but he couldn't overturn the claim that Kinzo's failure to deny the letter was answer enough. Judging by Kinzo's character, if he knew that a letter had been written in his name, he would be mad with rage. Since all of the siblings knew that, Kraus had no choice but to withdraw his claim. Without even having to summarize it, the contents of the letter were simple. The person who could solve the witch's epitaph will receive the headship and assets. This did a lot of damage to Kraus, who had been sure that he would receive the headship. And it was better news for the rest of them, who had already given up, could have hoped for. However, there were some points that worried them. The person who solved the epitaph was not limited to a member of the Ushirimiya family. Taken literally, anyone, no matter how doubtful their origin, might receive the headship. And furthermore, this meant there was a chance that all of the Ushirimiya family's assets would be stolen by some unknown person. In that sense, it was definitely not a situation where even the other siblings could afford to lower their guard. Had this letter come from an assassin sent by Kinzo, calling themselves Beatrice? Or was this a scheme of some unknown person trying to steal the Ushirimiya family's wealth? They still didn't know the truth, but they could say one thing for certain. Maria had received this problematic letter today on this island. In other words, someone planning to do something with that letter was on this island today. Had it been set up by Kinzo, one of the four siblings, or maybe some unknown person? No matter how much they suspected each other, they couldn't reach a conclusion. After getting tired of bickering with each other, they finally reached the extremely obvious conclusion that downing each other was just a waste of time. We've made no progress. We've just been spinning our wheels. And that's right.
兄さんが気づいてくれるだけでこれ以上を浪費しなくて済むわ。
And the mere fact that you've realized it means we won't have to waste any more time.
手紙の差出人がお父様と確定したわけではありませんよ。
Okay, Ji-chan, it was really nice of you to come as long as you could. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.
It is not certain that father sent the letter.
会話の成り立たないあなたに主人が呆れ果てただけです。
My husband is merely exasperated as to by your inability to hold a conversation.
会話が成り立たないのはどっちよ。
Who's unable to hold a conversation?
私が何か言うたびにあなたは怒鳴ってばかり。
You keep yelling at me every time I say something.
そんな無様で後ろ宮家にふさわしいと本気でお思いなのかしら。
Do you truly think that such shameful behavior is fitting for a member of the Ushirimiya family?
予算か、エヴァ。
Would you give it a rest, Eva?
夏井さんも。
You too, Natsui-san.
一度終わった話やで。
That topic is finished for now.
一度ここで頭を冷やさない？
Shall we all cool our heads off for now?
冷たいものでも持ってきてもらいましょうよ。
Let's have some cool drinks brought over.
そうね。
That sounds good.
頭を冷やした方が賢明そう。
It would probably be wiser if we cooled our heads.
あなたもそろそろ一服したくなってきたんじゃない？
Don't you want to take a short break, dear?
姉貴の機嫌が悪そうだからな。
And Neki looks like she's in a bad mood.
一服の方は遠慮するぜ。
So I'll pass on that break.
だが冷たい方は賛成だ。
But I agree about the cool drinks.
ローザ、誰かに水を持ってこさせてくれ。
Rosa, have someone bring some water.
水差しごとね。
A whole goddamn pitcher.
わかったわ。
Yes, understood. Rosa headed over to the extension telephone in the corner of the room and called the servant room. She then passed on what Rudolph had told her to the person on the other end, which was who? Who was it? And the phones are still working. The vicious bickering up until now vanished as though it had been a lie. The silence continued until Goda finished seating the table and retreated from the room.
他に何かご入り用のものはございますでしょうか?
Is there anything else you require?
ありません。
No.
もう下がりなさい。
Please leave us.
はい。
Yes.
それでは失礼いたします。
Then you will, if you will excuse me.
何かございましたらいつでもお呼びください。
If you need anything, call me at any time. After listening to the sound of Goda's footsteps disappear off into the distance, everyone took a deep breath at the same time to break the tension.
本当にすごい雨ね。
Woo! It sure is raining hard.
19人目の魔女は今頃バラ庭園の東屋で雨宿りでもしているのかしら。
I wonder if this 19th person has taken shelter in the rose garden about now. Huh.
どうかしらね。
I wonder.
雨はしのげるかもしれないけど、少し肩を冷やしそうね。
They might be able to escape from the rain there, but it would be quite cold.
謎の19人目の来訪者か。
A mysterious 19th person as a visitor.
ちょいと推理小説っぽくて面白い話やな。
Sounds pretty interesting. Just like a mystery novel.
普通この手の話は18人の中の誰かが語ってるだけで、実際には存在せんと相場が決まっとるんや。
Normally, in that kind of story, it's a safe bet that the person doesn't exist. Then one of us 18 would be faking it.
私は源氏たちが怪しいと睨んでいます。
I suspect Genji and the others.
やはりどんな難癖をつけてでも片翼のわしの使用人たちは全て解雇した方が良かったんです。
Just as I thought, it would have been better if we had dismissed all the servants of the One-Winged Eagle, no matter what excuses we had to make.
まあそういう。
Come now, don't say that.
長く勤めてくれた恩もある。
We must be grateful for their long years of service.
もちろん気は許せんよね。
Of course, we can't let our guard down.
兄さんもお父様の仕業かどうかはともかく。
I'm sure you agree too, Nissan, that whether or not our father was behind this.
あの手紙をマリアちゃんに渡したのは使用人の誰かだろうという点では同意するのね。
The person who handed Maria the letter was a servant. Indeed.
何しろ私たちは夕食までずっと仲良く団らんをしていたじゃないか。
In any event, we were all being friendly to our big happy circle until dinner, weren't we?
兄弟全員にアリバイがある。
All of the siblings have alibis.
マリアに手紙を渡せたのは使用人の誰かだけだ。
We were all busy being friendly in our big happy circle until dinner, weren't we? All of the siblings have alibis. Only a servant could have handed Maria that letter.
でも使用人の人たちもみんな
But all of the servants...
ベッドメイクとかで忙しくてバラ庭園のマリアのところへ行く余裕なんかなかったって言ってたし
Said they were too busy with the bed making to have any spare time, during which they could go to Maria-chan in the rose garden.
Oi, oi. じゃあ何だってんだよ。
Hey, hey, what are you trying to say then?
まさか森の魔女ベアトリーチェ様がお越しになって本当にマリアちゃんに手紙を渡したって言い出すのか？
You aren't trying to say that the witch of the forest, Beatrice Sama, came over and actually handed Maria that letter, are you?
ローザ、昔は信じててすごい怖がってたものね。
Rosa, you used to believe in that so much. It really frightened you, right?
あんたまさかいい年してまだ信じてるの？
Don't tell me you still believe at this age. Oh my god, jeez.
森の魔女。
It really is the witch of the forest. Oh, I'm sorry, OA. Well, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming as long as you could. If she did exist, I'd love for her to appear. But no matter how much I wish, she didn't appear before me even once. She didn't save me from my crisis.
まさか
Of course not.
でも18人全員が自分は違うと言っている以上本当に19人目がいるのかもって思っただけなの
I just thought that since all 18... Oh, that's Rosa. I just thought that since all 18 of us said we didn't have to do it, there might really be a 19th person.
そんなんあらへんで。第一、船で来たのはわしらだけや。
That can't be. In the first place, we were the only one who came in on that boat.
謎の乗船者なんぞ、わしらは姿も見とらん。
We didn't see any mysterious stranger riding with us.
まさかこの荒海を泳いで渡ってきたっちゅうんか？
That can't be. In the first place, we were the only ones who came in on that boat. We didn't see any mysterious stranger riding with us. You don't think they could have swam across the rough sea, do ya? Huh.
ちょいと考えられへんな。
I can't really imagine it. I can't really imagine it.
理屈ではそうね。
Logically, that's true.
この隔絶された島に 招かれていない客が一人隠れているというのは常識的に考えがたいんだけれど。
It's difficult to imagine that there's a single hidden uninvited guest on this isolated island.
でも
However,
どうもその可能性を捨てきれない人たちがいるみたいね。
it looks like some of us still can't abandon that possibility completely, right? Hideyoshi laughed it off, saying there couldn't be a 19th person. But Kirie had sensitively picked up on the delicate atmosphere around the four siblings. In a normal situation, there shouldn't have been any uninvited guests on this small, isolated island. How would they have come here? And from where are they hiding? And why hadn't they appeared openly, even though they had sent a letter in their name? Nothing could explain that. But not only had the four siblings not joined in on Hideyoshi's laughing, they also seemed unable to completely deny in their hearts the possibility of a 19th person. Well, that's good.
Kirie-san.
Kirie-san.
誤解しないでいただきたいが、別に私たちはおとぎ話じみた魔女伝説などこれっぱかりも信じちゃいないさ。
Kirie-san, please don't misunderstand. It's not as though we believe in anything like the fairy tale legend of the witch.
またお父様を侮辱する話ですか?
Is this just another topic to insult father?
それを口にすること自体がお父様への裏切りです。
Simply speaking of such a thing as betrayal against him. I wonder. Oh, I wonder.
でもあのお父様ですもの。
Well, I suppose. However, this is father we're talking about.
あるいは本当に。
It could be possible, right?
私は何も知らないわ。
I don't know everything.
なんやなんや。
What's this? What's this?
何を見学になっとるんや。
Why's everyone gotten so gloomy?
どういうことや。
What are you talking about?
つまり魔女伝説は笑い話でも何でもなく事実だっちゅうんか。
In short, the legend of which isn't a joke, but a fact.
そんなアホな。
That's ridiculous.
Ah! もちろん、大きにまたがって空を飛ぶ魔女なんて誰も信じちゃいないさ。
Of course, nobody believes in some witch what riding a broom flying across the sky.
だが、あの肖像画の女。
Of course, nobody believes in some witch riding a broom flying in the sky, but the woman in that portrait.
ベアトリーチェは本当にこの島に存在したかもしれない。
Beatrice might have really existed on this island.
秀吉さん、
Hideyoshi-san?
魔女とかの話じゃなくて、もっとシンプルな話みたいよ。
It looks like we aren't talking about a witch. That's something a little simpler.
つまりこういうことね。
Hideyoshi-san? Looks like we aren't talking about a witch. Or something a little simpler. So it might be something like this.
ベアトリーチェという名の愛人をお父さんがこの島のどこかに隠れ住まわせていたのではないかとみんなは疑っている。
Everyone suspects that father had a mistress named Beatrice, secretly living somewhere on this island.
そういうことかしら。
Is that it?
お父様は自己を厳しく律する模範的な方です。
Father was always exemplary at keeping strictly to the rules.
そのような汚らわしい存在を島に連れ込むなど到底考えられません。
It's just completely inconceivable that he would bring something so filthy onto this island. Natsui stared at them immensely, but it looked like the four siblings, including Kraus, didn't agree. On the contrary, they appeared to think like Kinzo wouldn't even have hesitated to do something like that. On the contrary, they appeared to think Kinzo wouldn't even have hesitated to do something like that. From the beginning, it had been whispered that Kinzo would build a mansion on this island, specifically because of the existence of an entrancing mistress.
親父を尊敬してる夏日さんには悪いが、だいぶ昔からそういう噂はあったんだよ。
I'm sorry, Natsuru-san. Son, I know how much you respect Dad, but that rumor's been around for a long time.
親父は自分一人でこの六軒島の設備すべてを作り上げた。
All the buildings on Rokunjima were built by Dad all on his own.
Jesus Christ.
屋敷の中には親父しかわからない仕掛けや隠し部屋なんかがあるんじゃないかって初めから疑われてたし。
People have always guessed he had some kind of contraptions, a secret room set up in this mansion that only he knew about.
俺たちの知らない秘密の屋敷がこの島のどこかに隠されてるんじゃないかともずっとささやかれてた。
There's always been whispers that hidden somewhere on this island is a secret mansion none of us want to know about.
そうね。
I see.
地図上は小さな島かもしれないけれど、後ろ宮家だけが住むには広大すぎる島だわ。
This island might look small on a map, but it's quite large for just the Ushimiya family to live.
そして未開の森のどこかに愛人を住まわせるための隠し屋敷を作ったかもしれないとそう思われてたのね。
So people suspected that he built a secret mansion somewhere in the uncivilized forest for his mansion's mistress to live in.
ずいぶんスケールの大きな話ね。
I'm told this would be quite a large-scale scheme.
最初はそれはこの屋敷の中じゃないかと言われてた。
In the beginning, people thought it might be somewhere inside this mansion.
秘密の地下とかがあったりして、そこに豪華な隠し部屋があり、あの肖像画の魔女が隠れ住んでるんじゃないかとかな。
That there might be a hidden basement With a fabulous hidden room where the witch of that fortress was secretly hiding.
親父の書斎の凝ったオートロックの仕掛けとかを見てるとそれも納得できるだろう。
After seeing that intricate auto lock on Dad's study, isn't too hard to imagine, right?
何しろ莫大な黄金をどこか秘密の場所に秘密の仕掛けで隠したと吹聴する親父殿だ。
After all, Father did spread the rumor that a large amount of gold was hidden somewhere by some mechanism.
この屋敷とてまだ我々の知らぬ隠し部屋があったとしても驚くには足りんね。
I wouldn't be surprised if there existed some hidden rooms inside this very mansion that none of you knows about it.
お母様は存命中。よくお父様の不在をついて屋敷内をしらみつぶしに探し回ってたわね。
While Mother was alive, she would often scour the entire mansion looking for something Father, when he wasn't playing anymore, to be found.
ルドルフが言ったことをお母様も疑ってたのよ。
And the entire mansion searching for Father, and he just wasn't anywhere to be found. Mother also suspected what Rudolph just said.
どこかに秘密の扉や階段があって、その中に金髪の愛人が隠れていると信じていたわ。
She believed that there was a hidden door, some staircase somewhere, and that his blonde-haired mistress was hidden behind it. It's hard to believe, but there are some actual examples in other countries of people cheating with someone over a period of several decades and making them live in a hidden active attic room. Furthermore, Kinzo had a message this extravagant.
Rock 島の魔女伝説って
From what I've heard,
私の聞いてた話では子供たちが未開の森に入り込まないようにって言って作った怖がらせるためのおとぎ話だったんだけど
the beginning of the legend of the Broken Dream Witch, it's just a fairy tale made up to scare the scenario. From what I've heard, Legend of the Broken Dream of Witch Hunt, which is a fairy tale myth made up to scare children away in the uncivilized forest.
なんだかそれだけじゃないって気がしてきたわ
But it's starting to sound like that there's little more than just sway.
まあな
Well,
何しろ後宮の屋敷以外に何もない寂しい島だからな
as you know, this is a lonely island without anything but the Ushamiya mansion on it.
俺やローザがガキの頃はそりゃ雷雨の夜に森から聞こえてくる木々のざわめきに怯えたもんさ
When Rose and I were little brats, on stormy nights we got so scared by the sound of trees rustling in the direction of the forest.
その木々の間から不気味な何かが様子を伺ってるんじゃないか なんて妄想。
We had this crazy delusion that something weird might be looking out at us from between those trees.
ガキだったら誰でも考える自然なものさ。
It's only natural for a brat to think of stuff like that.
だが俺やローザがそう訴えるのを聞いて、ガキの妄想だろでは済まさない連中もいたってことなんだろうな。
But when Rosa and I complained about it, some people figured out it was more than just a brat's imagination.
そうだろ、姉貴。
Isn't that right, Haneki?
Yeah.
私や兄さんはこの島に隠れ住んでいる愛人が人目を忍んで出歩いていたのを偶然あんたたちが目撃したのではないかと考えていたわ。
Nissan and I thought you might have coincidentally spotted Father's mistress, living in secrecy on this island, as she went out for a walk when no one was looking.
もちろんお母様もね。
Of course, Mother felt the same.
古い使用人たちの中にも深夜の屋敷内に肖像画の魔女が徘徊しているというような怪談が語られていた。
Even among the older servants, you often hear the ghost story about how much the witch of the portrait wanders the mansion at midnight.
私はそれを表向き怪談として笑い捨てていたが、内心は秘密の愛人の存在を十分に疑っていたよ。
Outwardly, I laughed it off as just a ghost story, but on the inside, I suspected very much that it hinted at the existence of a hidden mistress.
となると、この島に19人目の何者かがいるかもしれないってのは。
You guys are really sweet. I'm gonna try to go for at least 2 hours though, okay? Don't worry about me. I'll be okay, okay? You guys are really sweet though. In any case, you're saying that the existence of a 19th person
全くバカバカしい話でもないっちゅうことなんか。
might not be completely ridiculous.
いや、むしろどこかにいるかもしれないわけか。
That they might actually be somewhere around here?
よくルドルフさんの言う悪魔の証明というやつになったわね。
Sounds like one of those devil's proofs Rudolph's always talking about.
19人目がいることは証明可能だけれど、19人目が存在しないことは証明不能。
I love the way Kirie looks in that sprite. She looks so cool and confident there. Seriously, look at her. It might be possible to prove that there is a 19th person, but it's impossible to prove that a 19th person doesn't exist.
私たちはベアトリーチェという名の人物が島のどこかに潜んでいることを前提に議論を進めるべきなの？
Should we continue this discussion under the assumption that there's a person named Beatrice hiding somewhere on the island?
危機管理の基本としては正しいな。
That's a good plan, from the perspective of risk management.
いるわけがないと思うよりは、いるかもしれないと用心する方がはるかにマシだろうよ。
It's probably much more prudent to say that she might exist, rather than saying she couldn't exist.
そうやな。
I see.
すまん。ちょいと不用心が過ぎたわ。
Sorry, I was a bit careless.
ローザさん、さっきは笑ってすまんかったな。
Rosa-san, sorry for laughing just now.
別に気にしてないです。
Huh? It's fine. I don't mind. Hideyoshi apologized deeply for taking the worst-case scenario lightly, despite calling himself the president of a company. Silence fell again. Praying for the existence of a 19th person would mean, in effect, acknowledging the presence of some unknown person hidden on this island. And since this person might be planning something shady, it was only natural that the conversation would turn in an ominous direction.
親父殿はかつて不意に所在を知らせずに姿を消すことがあった。
In the past, Father would sometimes suddenly disappear without telling anyone where he went. That's gonna be important. That is definitely gonna be important.
何しろ静寂を好むお人だからな。
After all, he is a man who values silence.
わざと所在を知らせず、どこかの書庫に閉じこもっているなどということは、別に不思議なことではなかったよ。
Hello, Strix. Welcome to the stream. Oh, hello, Night Crowd. It wouldn't have been out of the ordinary for him to shut himself up in some library room after purposefully not telling anyone where he was going.
しかし、魔女伝説が愛人説にすり替わり、やがてそれはこっそり愛人のもとへ通っているのではないかと囁かれるようになった。
However, when the witch theory was slowly refined into the theory about its mistress, people eventually whispered that he was secretly going back and forth to see her.
末期のお袋は疑心暗鬼の塊だったからな。
Mom was totally paranoid in her last years.
突然大騒ぎして使用人たちに緊急事態だから今すぐ親父を探せなんて騒ぎ始めることがあったっけ。
She'd sometimes stop making a fuss, asking the servants to start looking for Dad immediately because of some urgent situation.
あったわね。
Yes, that did happen sometimes.
晩年のお母様はそんなことばかりだったから、未だにその怖い雰囲気が拭えないわ。
Mother was always doing things like that in her later years, and that frightening atmosphere still hasn't gone away.
今だから言える。
I can say it for certain now.
かわいそうな人だったわ。
She was a person to be pitied.
それでその大々的な家探しの結果どうだったんや。
So then, what happened to all those large-scale searches of the house?
何か見つかったか？
Did they find anything?
いいえ。
No.
隠し部屋はおろか、一度たりともお父様が発見されたことはないわ。
If father wasn't caught foolishly in a hidden room even once.
そしていつも、それからだいぶ時間が経ってからひょっこりとどこからか姿を現すの。
Always, after a long time had passed, he would suddenly show up somewhere.
どこかの書庫で昼寝していたとか、風に誘われて浜辺を散歩していたとか、なんとか言ってね。
Then he'd say that humans had taken a nap in some library room. That he'd just taken a nap in some library room. Jeez, I cannot read today, seriously. Or that the wind had summoned him to take a walk on the beach.
でも、それらの場所はいずれも使用人たちが必ず探している場所。
But it was always some place where the servants had already looked.
お父様がどこに行っていたのかはいつもわからなかった。
We never knew where father had gone.
当時からお父様はオカルトに傾倒していることが有名だったから。
Even at that time, Grandfather was famous for his occult inclinations.
一部の使用人たちは蝶にでも化けてバラ庭園を待っていたのだろうなんて嘘吹いていたっけ。
So some of the servants exaggerated, saying he might have turned into butterflies and danced around the rose garden.
つまりお父さんは誰も知らないどこかへ姿を消すことが頻繁にあったのね。
ああ。
So in short, Father frequently disappeared, and no one knew where he went.
Yeah.
どんなに屋敷中を探しても見つからないんだから、親父は屋敷の外へ行っているのだろうという見解になった。
Since we couldn't find him no matter how much we looked inside the mansion, we got more and more sure that Dad must have been outside somewhere.
だが、屋敷の外ったってそれほど大した場所はない。
But the area outside the mansion isn't large at all.
となると残るのは広大な森だ。
Which leaves only the forest.
それで森の魔女伝説と融合してできた仮説はこうだった。
And if you tie that in with the legend of the witch, you get a theory like this.
親父は実は森のどこかに隠し屋敷を作っていて。
Father actually built a hidden mansion somewhere in the forest.
そこにベアトリーチェという名の愛人を住まわせていて、時折通っているんじゃないかってわけだ。
Inside of which a mistress by the name of Beatrice lived. And he sometimes went to see her.
私も当時は若くてね。
I was also young at the time.
親父殿の浮気の現場を抑えてやろうと意気込み、表へ出る親父の後をつけようとしたことがある。
I followed him wherever he went online.
もちろん失敗したよ。
Of course it was a failure. Hello, welcome. I wish I could read your name. It appears to be in Japanese. Welcome.
親父は表へ出るとき異様に人目を嫌い、誰かに見られてないか警戒していた。
Every time Father went out, he was oddly intent on avoiding places where he might be seen, and was extremely careful to prevent anyone from spotting him.
それこそ異常なくらいだね。
And he was extraordinarily earnest in his attempts to do so.
だから逆に確信したよ。
But that actually made me sure.
家人に知られてはならぬ理由で出かけているに違いないとね。
He must have been going out for some reason that the members of his family couldn't know about.
そら愛人のところへ出かけるんや。
And that be going to meet his mistress.
人目も忍ぶやろな。
And that be going to meet his mistress. Probably trying to avoid being seen. After seeing Hideyoshi nod and say yes, yes, as though this was quite obvious, Eva suddenly got a little sullen.
まあとにかく。
Well, anyway.
西洋かぶれのお父様が自分の夢をまるでスケッチブックに描くみたいに実現したのがこの島なのよ。
This island was like a sketchbook in which Father, with his Western obsession, could draw out of all of his dreams.
すべてがお父様の思い通りの島。
Everything about this island was exactly how Father wanted it.
愛人を住まわせる隠し屋敷があっても何の不思議もない。
It wouldn't be odd if there was a hidden mansion, somewhere for his mistress to live in. Eva's words spoke for what all the siblings had come to think. For a while, the room returned to silence again, and everyone listened to the sounds of the wind and rain. Was there a hidden mansion on this island? And had Kinzo's mistress been living there, hiding for a long, long time? Everyone thought they were being too suspicious, and they hesitated for a long time without speaking. Everyone thought they were being too suspicious, and if they hesitated for a long time without speaking? And they hesitated for a long time without speaking, but everyone shared a common opinion. Kirie, who had been listening the whole time with her eyes closed, spoke to no one in particular.
そのお父様の愛人の噂はいつ頃から？
How long has this rumor about Paula's mistress been around?
この島に引っ越してきた当初からだから、あれこれ30年くらい前だな。
As soon as we moved to this island about 30 years ago.
何しろ隠し屋敷の工事なんて俺たちが島に来ちまったら無理だろう。
After all, it probably would have been impossible for him to have a hidden mansion built while we were here.
人とか機材の出入りがあるもんな。
People and materials would have to be going in and out.
すぐにバレちまうさ。
It would have been exposed quickly.
だから可能だとしたら俺たちが引っ越してくる以前。
I don't know, Joy, like a big mansion like that? I would feel very scared. Like just of how big it is and like so many unfilled rooms and like what they always go through in the movies like this, you know, with like getting ready to be jump scared or fall into the pit of lava.
So, if it was possible, it happened before when we moved here.
多分俺たちがまだ小田原に住んでいた頃にこの屋敷の工事と一緒に済ましていたんだろうね。
It probably could have been built along with the mansion when we were still living in Udawara.
お父様は家族生活と愛人との生活の2つを両立させようと最初から想定していたと考えるのが妥当なんでしょうね。
Since father had to set up a double life with his family and his mistress, it's probably reasonable to assume that it had all planned from the beginning.
多分愛人との関係は小田原時代にまで遡るでしょうし。
And his relationship with that mistress probably went back to the days when we lived in Odawara. If you could visit the mansion, yeah, that would be a different story. If you could visit them, yeah, that would be interesting. What did I say about a pit of lava, Peekaboo? By the way, welcome to the stream. I am half conscious. I don't know why I feel so tired at this point. Oh, God. Probably.
親父殿が言うように、後宮家復興の軍資金となった莫大な黄金が彼女によってもたらされたとするなら。
If, as father says, she is the source of the vast amount of gold used to gain the funds that resurrected the Ushimiya family,
小田原時代にはもう親交があったと見るべきだろう。
we could probably conclude that they had a close relationship since Odawara.
莫大な黄金を貸し付けられるだけの信頼関係だ。
A relationship trusting enough for her to lend him a vast quantity of gold.
どれほどの古い縁か想像もつかんね。
I can't even imagine how old that relationship must have been.
おそらくお父様が事業で成功する上で何か貴重な助言をしてくれたのでしょう。
Perhaps father gave us some kind of valuable advice for succeeding in business.
それに恩を感じ、その人物が黄金を与えてくれたというような言い方をしたと考えるのが自然です。
It's natural to think that, outside of gratitude for that this person gave father the gold.
そうと考えれば、その後も親交があったのは当然でしょう。
If you think about it that way, it's obvious that they would have a close relationship after that.
それはおそらく愛人というただれた関係ではなく、後宮家の危機を救った恩人としてに違いありません。
Natsuhi is always trying to think the best of everyone. Seriously. Like, look at this. Seriously, I completely forget what I said about a pit of lava. Peekaboo. If you could tell me the context of that, I completely forget. Jeez. I really wish I wasn't so tired. I wish it was just a way to untired myself. Caffeine does not work on me in the least. But yeah, anyway, back to Natsuhi. She is always thinking the absolute best of everyone. Like, she's like saying, father did not have a mistress. He had a relationship of gratitude with this person. And like, she is just really, really trying to think the absolute best of Kinzo and everyone concerned.
It was probably a relationship of gratitude to the person who saved the Ushimiya family from its crisis.
夏希さんの言うのも一理あるかもわからんな。
I don't know if what Natsui-san's saying has a ring of truth to it or not.
だが仮にそうでも隠し屋敷を作って住まわせるってのはちょいと行き過ぎた話やろな。
But even in that case, isn't building a hidden mansion and having her live in it go a bit too far?
恩だけでは計れん感情があったんとちゃうか。
Doesn't that mean they felt something a bit more than gratitude?
まあ全ては憶測だ。
Well, this is all just speculation.
第一、その隠し屋敷は誰も見つけたことがね。
In the first place, no one's ever found that hidden mansion.
兄貴はこの島をリゾート開発する気なんだろ。
Aniki, you've planned on expanding this island into a resort, right?
その際にひょっこり見つかるかもしれねえぜ。
And as you were doing that, you didn't manage to stumble on it by chance, did you?
案外そこに黄金もあったりするかもね。
Oh my god, Peekaboo. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's what I said, really? Oh god, jeez. Oh god, I am half conscious. Oh god. I don't even know what I was thinking. I'd probably just blurted out something subconsciously. Pits of love. Seriously? I really said that? Oh god. And now it's on the internet forever! Okay, jeez. Oh my god. Why did I say that? Why? Jesus freaking Christ. I meant to say that it was just like pitch black is probably what I meant to say. Like it's so eerie, like uncomfortable, like you'll never know whether, like just not knowing whether there's someone in the house with you. Like, you know how in a regular sized house or apartment, I probably was Toy. Like you can always tell whether there's someone else in the house with you. And it feels different when you're alone. But in a mansion that's so big, you don't know if there's someone in the house with you. And I just think that feeling is really scary. Like in itself.
Maybe even bumped into some gold there too.
お前は六軒島を宝島か何かだとでも思っているのかね
Do you think Rokenjima is Treasure Island or something? With pits of lava?
Shut up, Kraus! Not you two!
Jeez.
とぼけないでよ。
Don't play dumb.
兄さんがリゾート開発と称して島の全域調査を計上しようとしてたのを知ってるのよ。
We know that, although you're saying you're opening a resort, you have really been planning to investigate the entire island, right?
例のトラブルのごたごたでできなくなっちゃったそうだけどね。
Judging by all that trouble and confusion we were talking about earlier, you haven't been very successful, have you?
なんだか知らんが誤解だな
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's a misunderstanding.
島の調査はリゾート化の第一段階として極めて当然のことだ
Isn't it perfectly natural that investigating this island would be the first step in turning it into a resort? Kraus tried to play dumb, but it was plainly obvious to his siblings who knew him so well. Kraus was definitely sure of the existence of a hidden mansion. A hidden mansion? Where the fuck would that be? It must be underground or something. I still think that there is a hidden military base. Because that's Zero Escape. Apparition. Joy, if you have ever seen Zero Escape, you'd really like it. 999 is the one closest to what you're describing. I do think that there's a... That would be creepy as hell. Like, imagine, like you're walking through the woods and there's just this random house erected in the middle of the forest. Like, would anyone ever want to live there? Like, first of all, that would be terrifying. Like, no roads leading to it or anything, like, just completely hidden. I would feel like someone could kill me at any time. Oh, you did play those, Joy. I love Zero Escape series. Like 999 is probably my favorite visual novel ever. Maybe tied with Higurashi Part 6. But yeah, a hidden mansion, I think something... I do think there's definitely hidden areas on the island. Like, I do still think there's a secret military base on the island. Somewhere. That's hidden underground, maybe. Exactly, Joy. I would freak the fuck out, too. If I found a hidden random mansion in the forest. And under the pretense of opening a resort, he had been closely investigating the island, searching for a clue as to the location of the hidden gold. They couldn't tell whether that conviction was just him overthinking things, or whether it was based on some physical proof. Well, we know he's seen the gold, so he has that kind of physical proof that the gold exists and that it has to be somewhere. Still, if Kraus, with all his guile, was sure, that was enough proof for the other siblings to be sure too.
森に魔女が住んでるっちゅうのはそのまんまおとぎ話やが。
The story about a witch living in the forest is obviously a fairy tale.
森の中に誰も知らない屋敷があって、金髪の姉ちゃんがひっそり隠れ住んどるっちゅうのも十分おとぎ話やな。
But the story about some blonde-haired girl secretly living in a mansion no one knows about in the middle of a forest isn't much better.
そうね。
That's right.
シチュエーションだけだったらまるで童話か何かみたいね。
That really would be just like a fairy tale.
ローザ、そういうの好きでしょ。
You like those, don't you, Rosa?
何
Well...
この島に屋敷を建てた頃は親父殿の特に全盛期だ。
When the mansion was built on this island, Father was at the height of his prosperity.
金に物を言わせてどんな妄想も実現しただろう。
With his money, he could probably obtain anything, making any of his wild imaginings real.
森の中にひっそり佇む魔女の屋敷。
Imagine in the forest where a witch quietly waits.
親父の好きそうなシチュエーションだ。
It sounds like the kind of situation Father would like. He's really into that kind of thing.
だな。
Doesn't it?
オカルトチックというか、メルヘンチックというか。
Like something from the occult or fairy tale.
親父の趣味って気がするぜ。
It feels like Dad's kind of hobby.
On this island, on which the Urshumia family had lived for 30 years now, a hidden mansion that no one knew about had been quietly built to house a witch, about whom nothing was known except what could be guessed from a portrait. Even this hastily thrown together theory might not be completely delusional, considering all of Kinzo's strange habits and his vast wealth.
お父さんがそういう夢を思い描いて隠し屋敷を建てることは不可能じゃないかもしれない。
It might not have been impossible for father to build a hidden mansion to satisfy his dreams.
でも現実的な話、
However, let's be realistic.
その隠し屋敷に愛する女性を不自由なく何十年にもわたって住まわせることなんて可能なのかしら。
Would it be possible to house his beloved woman in that hidden mansion for decades without it becoming inconvenient?
さあ。
Well,
愛さえあれば可能なんじゃない？
if there was love, it could have been doable, right?
愛する女性が健やかに過ごせるような設備を。
Yeah, the facilities need to let his beloved woman live healthily.
それもお父さんなりのね。
And in a way that would satisfy father.
それはたとえ規模が小さかったとしても趣向を凝らした快適な邸宅に違いない。
For an example, even if it was on a small scale, it would have been an intricate and pleasant residence.
そしてそれを維持するには
And you would probably need to have
電気、ガス、水道。
electricity, gas, and running water maintained.
あるいは身の回りの世話に人間も必要かもしれない。食事の世話だって大変でしょうね。
Even cooking would have been quite difficult.
衣服や化粧品、日用品。
She would need clothes and makeup, daily necessities. Kirie! Kirie knows what's up. Kirie knows what's necessary. I would freak out if I did not have my makeup.
女の身の回りは簡単じゃないわ。
The needs of a woman aren't simple. Ain't that right, Collider? You got it, Kirie.
それだけのものを家人にも使用人にも悟らせずに維持することって可能なのかしら。
Wouldn't it be possible to maintain all of that without any of the family or the servants noticing?
そこまで言われると確かに弱いな。
See you, Doy. Thank you so much for coming as much as you could.
When you say it that way, sure sounds like a weak point in our theory.
だがそれでも親父ならやってのけるかもしれんという気持ちは残る。
But that isn't enough to get rid of my feeling that Dad might have been able to do it anyway.
何しろあの親父だからな。
After all, it's Dad we're talking about.
そうね。
That's right.
あのお父様だものね。
It's our father.
お父様はやり遂げることは何があってもやり遂げます。
If father wanted to succeed in an endeavor, he would succeed no matter what!
常人には難しいから無理だろうという理由はお父様に関してだけは当てはまらないでしょ
Saying that something would be difficult for a normal person and therefore impossible doesn't apply when it comes to father.
Indeed.
親父殿に関してだけは見くびらん方がいい。
You should never underestimate father.
親父の狂気は常人の思考では理解にも及ばん。
Father's madness can't be understood by normal people.
I wouldn't put it past that, Kinzo. As long as you stick to this phrase, a considerable amount of credibility can dwell in any absurd story. However, that didn't cause the importance of what Kirie had said to waver. This was different from stealthily raising a kitten in the cardboard box and keeping it a secret from your parents. Taking care of a person in secret over a period of 30 years would be an incalculably massive task.
お父さんの黄金伝説は独権島を取得する前からや。
After all, father's legend of the gold started before he gained possession of Bokunjima.
となると、その愛人との縁は30年以上ということになるな。
That means his relationship with his mistress was over 30 years long.
ってことは今いくつなんや?
That is okay. I can't imagine how hard English must be if you're a native Japanese speaker. Oh, hello, Armora. Welcome to the stream. I think we're gonna probably go around the end of this scene, but because I don't know why I'm feeling so tired today. But thank you so much for dropping in. But seriously, to learn English from Japanese, and vice versa, it just seems a mountain to climb.
How old would that make her?
下手をしたらわしらと同じかそれ以上の年齢とちゃうか?
In the worst case, she could be as us older, right?
体にもボロが出る年頃のはずや。
By that age, the body starts to break down.
どんな屋敷か知らんが、人目に触れんようなほとんど軟禁に近い生活はそう快適とは言えんやろな。
I don't care what the mansion's like. I wouldn't use the word agreeable to describe living in a place where people's eyes can't reach. Almost like she was under house arrest.
Exactly.
そうね。
That's right.
お父様が語るベアトリーチェについての話が正しいなら、その縁は30年以上。
If what father told us about Beatrice is true, then that relationship has lasted for over 30 years.
当時は魅惑的な若い女性だったかもしれないけど、今は私たちと同格のタフな食えない女と考えるのが妥当でしょうね。
She might have been a charming young woman at the time, but it probably makes sense to assume she's an old bag like us now.
手紙の内容からも、それは容易に想像できるわ。
I can even imagine that, given the contents of the letter. And then Beato comes like, "Are you sure, Eva?" Jeez.
お前が言うか。
You should talk.
Kraus laughs as if none of this applied to him. Of course, Eva was offended, but she didn't strike back.
よせよ、兄貴。
Quit it, 兄貴。
そして俺たちの想像が本当なら、親父の遺産問題に彼女は胸を張って参加したいはずなんだ。
So if everything we're thinking is true, then she should be joining in on Dad's inheritance problem with her head held high.
何しろおふくろと違い相思相愛だった可能性が高いからな。
After all, there's a good chance their love was mutual, unlike with Mom.
本人には愛人の自覚と同時に正妻としての誇りもあるかもしれない。
Even if she knows she's his mistress, she might also be proud to be his true wife.
それはお母様への侮辱にあたりますよ。
That is an insult to mother.
ああ、すまん。
Yeah, sorry.
だが、親父とおふくろが親戚の長老たちによる政略結婚だったことは誰もが知ってる。
However, everyone knows that it was a political marriage, decided on by the elders among his relatives.
だからこそ、親父に愛人がいてもおかしくないと確信できるわけだがな。
Because of that, it definitely wouldn't be strange for Dad to have a mistress.
The family sank after the Great Kanto earthquake, and Father was set up as the Ushiromiya family head against his will. However, in the beginning, the elder relatives treated Kinzo like a dummy and influenced him powerfully, almost like he was a puppet. He wasn't permitted to decide anything by himself, not even his marriage partner. Oh, thank you, Harlequin. Welcome to the stream. Ever since he met the Golden Witch Beatrice in those distant days, Kinzo's legend of the gold was quickly embellished into something dramatic. It would have been odd for her to consider herself. It wouldn't have been odd to consider herself his true wife inside her heart. And now the person registered as his true wife was already dead.
となると、財産権どころか家督争いにも食い込む気満々ってことになるで。
I don't know if you know this, Harlequin, but I am a massive Keiichi X Rena shipper. So yeah, you can imagine part of the reason why I absolutely adore Part 6. Which means that she might feel confident staking her claim, not just for the right to his assets, but regarding the battle over the headship too.
なるほどな。
I see.
この手紙の趣旨が少しだけ見えてきたよ。
I'm starting to see the purpose of this letter.
碑文の謎を解く者に家督を。
The headship goes to the one who solves the riddle of the epitaph.
そういう意味か。
Is that what it means?
仮にその愛人が後宮家に序列を得ていたとしても、その序列はお父様の血を直接引かない以上子供に劣る。
Even if that mistress were added into the family ranking system, she isn't a direct relative of father, so she'd be inferior to even the children.
つまり序列はローザより一つ下ね。
In other words, she'd be one step below Rosa in rank.
とても家督争いに加われるようなレベルじゃないわ。
That wouldn't be a good position to enter the battle for the headship from.
そういうことか。
I see, so that's it.
魔女の碑文を解けば、序列に関係なく家督が告げる。
If someone could solve the witch's riddle, they'll get the headship regardless of rank.
つまり、全く可能性のないベアトリーチェにとって最も有利な条件ってわけだ。
I adore Rena, Harlequin. I just adore Rena to pieces. A lot of it has to do with that arc, but even before that, like, I love Rena so much. She is without a doubt my favorite. And probably one of my favorite characters ever.
In other words, it's the most advantageous condition Beatrice could ever possibly get, since you got no chance otherwise.
The revival of the Ushirmiya family was made possible by the gold Beatrice had bestowed. Look at that mansion! Interesting. Is that kind of implying that Beatrice originally lived in their old mansion? No. It's probably not the same. That was quite a distinguishing service that she had provided. She had built that wealth together with Kinzo, so it was natural that she would think of herself as the one who should inherit it. Oh, that's the guest house. Thank you, Guppy Forrest. By the way, welcome to the stream. Okay, thank you. I was thinking about that. Yep. Okay. She had built that wealth together with Kinzo. So, sorry, I read that already. It would also be natural for her to despise the thought of giving it up to the children of the wife Kinzo never loved. How could she be so impudent?
仮に愛人が実在したとしても、当主継承権を争うなど、身の程をわきまえぬ暴挙です。
Even if such a mistress actually exists, joining in on the battle for the right to the head's inheritance would be a reckless act and far above her place.
なんという身の程知らず。
What disregard for her own position!
Natsuhi turned red, her fist quivering. She had also come into the Ushirmiya register due to complicated circumstances. Interesting. Oh, wow. There's a story there. Those who knew that understood more or less why she was so angry for the sake of Kinzo's dead wife.
まあ、その暴挙のおかげで私たちにも公平にチャンスがあるわけなんだけどねえ。
Well, JM Chad, I wouldn't go that far, but I do think that Keiichi X Mion is more played for laughs. In that, Mion is like, it's basically a running gag that she randomly tries to confess to Keiichi, but he never hears it or something like that. While Keiichi and Rena have this beautiful mutual relationship that just gets developed throughout the thing and then culminates in like Sumi Horoboshi, and then like Mina Goroshi kind of cements it in a way, like with those scenes in it. Like seriously, I just love Keiichi X Rena, but I will not say Keiichi X Mion is stupid, because that's, I don't know. I don't want to insult people like that. People can like what ships they like. I just don't think it's nearly as has nearly as good build up. Like, and I think it is in the story mostly treated as a running gag. Now, that could possibly, turn into a relationship if Rena wasn't there. But since Rena is there and she has that beautiful relationship with Keiichi, like, just the way they depend on each other and speak to each other and everything. Oh my god. And that rooftop scene. Oh, there we go. See, we have a rival appears. That rooftop scene, I will never forget it. I will never forget it, ever. I know Guppy Force. That's just the way the story treats it, at least. Well, thanks to that reckless action of hers, we all have an even chance now, right?
それにお父様はこの暴挙を黙認されている。
Father has even given his silent approval. Yeah, this is her big chance to fulfill her dreams that she's had since she was a little kid, that she thought so many times was just completely unattainable.
後ろ宮家を継ぐのは愛人ベアトリーチェか、愛はなくとも血を受け継ぐ私たちか。
Will the person who succeeds the Ushumiya family be his mistress Beatrice, or one of us, the relatives he doesn't love?
それを争わせて確かめたいというのでしょうね。
Maybe he wants to make us struggle over that, to see who's worthy. As Eva giggled roguishly, Krause shrugged his shoulders and looked away.
でもその条件を向こうが出してきたということは。
However, since she's the one who brought this rule to light in the first place,
向こうは十分な勝算があるということじゃないのかしら。
maybe that means they give her a significant advantage.
それもそうや。
That's right.
第一、ベアトリーチェはあの手紙の文面通りならお父さんの顧問錬金術師。
In the first place, if she meant that letter literally, then she's Father's alchemist.
つまり黄金の管理者や。
In other words, she's the manager of his gold.
その隠し場所を知っていても何の不思議もないやないか。
It wouldn't be that strange at all if she knew where it was hidden, would it?
こらひどい話やで。
Isn't that harsh?
答えを知っている謎々を出してきたも同じや。
It's like she's giving us a riddle she knows the answer to.
これでシャーシャーと現れて、これが答えや。家督はいただきやで、なんて言われたら。
She'll probably show up rudely and say, "Hey, here's the answer, I'll take the headship now."
わしらすべてかっぱらわれちまうわ。
And snatch everything away from us.
そうね。
That's right.
謎々の出題者は常に正解を知っているものよ。
The person who brings up a riddle always knows the answer.
これは私たちから全てを奪うために作られた罠の可能性が高いわ。
There's a good chance that this is all a trap to steal everything from us.
そこまで考えると、そもそも彼女が本当に黄金を持っているかどうかは怪しいと思わんかね。
If you think about it like that, don't you start to doubt whether she really had any gold in the first place?
なぜ我々にその存在を教える？
Why would she tell us about it?
黙って着服すればよいもの。
All she had to do was keep quiet and embezzle it.
確かに。
It really is.
おかしな話だ。
Strange.
That certainly was the case. If the epitaph showed the way to the hidden gold, why would she challenge them to try and solve it? If they actually did solve it, wouldn't all the gold be stolen from her? Could it be that this person was trying to stir up the siblings so they'd solve the epitaph? And then plan to steal it away at the last second. It was an extreme... Hello, Theoria. By the way, welcome to the stream. It was an extremely logical possibility.
いいえ。
No.
チェス盤をひっくり返して考えれば、黄金を実際に持っている可能性は低くないかもしれない。
If you all spin the chessboard around, there might be a pretty good chance that they actually do have the gold.
どうしてそんなことが断言できるのよ。
Why are you so certain?
待て姉貴。
Wait, Aneki.
キリエ、続きを話してくれ。
Kirie, please keep talking.
どうしてそう思うんだ？
Why do you think that?
だって私たちは魔女の碑文なんていう謎々の答えを教えられたくらいで。
After all, did I really think Maleko that should be a family headship?
本気で後ろ宮家の家督を明け渡す気？
Just because someone tells us the answer to the riddle in the witch's epitaph?
謎々の答えに感服して降参を？
That will be so impressed by that answer, they will just give up?
そらまあ、それもそうやな。
Well, that's true.
謎々の答えを教えられたくらいで、わしらがあっさり降参して。
No way that's so naive that they assumed we'd give up after just being told the answer to a riddle.
家督をはいどうぞと渡すかっちゅうたら、そら甘い話やな。
No way that's so naive that they assume we just give up after being told the answer to a riddle. That we just say, here you go, and hand it over.
当然です。
Of course.
後ろ宮家の家督をそんな程度のことで譲ることがあるわけがない。
Headship of the Ushimiya family is not something that can be handed over so easily.
そういうことよ。
That's it exactly.
いくらベアトリーチェが一方的にこんなゲームを提案しても、そして見事その答えを示してみせたとしても、
No matter how much Beatrice might one-sidedly propose a game like this, even if she were to spectacularly show us the answer,
私たちは家督を素直に譲るわけもない。
there's no way we'd obediently hand over the headship.
つまり私たちがこのゲームに対等な条件で挑まなくてはならないという強制力がない限り、
There's no way we'd obediently hand over the headship. In other words, unless she is a compelling force in the form of challenging us to a game, with equal conditions for us all,
このゲームは成立しないのよ。
this won't truly count as a game.
そうだな。
You're right.
負けた時、家督を譲ることに強制力を持たせなきゃこのゲームは成立しない。
Unless the losers have a chance to fully give up due to a compelling force, this won't truly count as a game.
その強制力というのはどういう意味だね。
And what might this compelling force be?
我々を鎖で縛って家督を譲るよう脅迫でもしようというのかね。
And what might this compelling force be? Would they bind us in chains and threaten us into handing over the headship?
なるほどね。
I see.
わかったわ。
I get it.
私たちが喜んで家督を放棄したくなるようにすればいいわけね。
They just have to do something to make us want to give up the headship willingly. I agree, Kamada. I think those are excellent ages for all the kids. I would agree with those ages. I would exactly agree with all those ages that you just said. That's what they look like they are, anyway. They just have to do something to make us want to give up the headship willingly.
なるほど。
Yes, I see.
ならば確かにベアトリーチェは10トンの黄金を持っていなければならない。
To do that, Beatrice would have to own 10 tons of gold.
そうか。わしにもわかったで。
I see. I got it too.
つまり取引っちゅうわけやな。
In other words, it's a trade.
What?
どういう意味ですか？
What do you mean?
取引？
A trade?
何を？
Trade what?
後ろ宮家の家督と隠し黄金をよ。
The Ushiramiya family headship for the hidden gold.
ベアトリーチェはきっと10トンの黄金の所在を明かし、それで後ろ宮家の家督を買収するつもりなのよ。
バカバカしい。
Ridiculous!
栄光ある後宮家の家督をお金でやり取りしようというのですか？
Thank you, Jam Chat.
They want to trade the headship of the glorious Ushimiya family for money!
冒涜です。
That's blasphemy!
She holds the family in such a high regard. I really want to see, like, how she came to be a part of the family.
後宮家への冒涜です。
Blasphemy against the Ushimiya family!
怒らずに聞いて。
Please, listen without getting mad. And for Christ's sake, later we are not a religion.
その栄光ある後宮家には今、どの程度の財産があるの？
About how much wealth does the glorious Ushirimiya family have right now?
私たちはそんなにも裕福なの？
Are we really that affluent?
裕福の定義とは財産で決まるのではありません。
The definition of affluence is not dependent on property.
So, in other words, we're dirt poor.
心の持ちようで決まります。
It is about hot! Yeah, dirt poor.
私たちの財産状況が一体何の
Our financial situation has nothing to... Dirt poor. Kraus interrupted Natsui as she started to go on and on emotionally. In this situation, the more she went on like that, the worse it would actually sound. Exactly.
私はともかくお前たちの状況は芳しくないと聞いているよ。
Me aside, I heard your current situations are quite unfavorable.
あらそう。
Oh, really?
兄さんの財政状況だって相当に芳しくないと聞いているわよ。
I've heard that your financial situation's really bad too.
次々担保に入れて新しい博打の掛け金にして。
Offering up more and more as collateral for new money to gamble with.
負けを認めないために次々新しい博打に手を出して。
Repeatedly dabbling in new gambles, unable to accept your losses.
内情の話をしたら、この中で兄さんほど火の車の人間は存在しないわ。
If we count what's going on behind the scenes, you're in even bigger financial straits than the rest of us.
どれだけ損失を出してんのよ、兄さんは。
Just how much money have you lost, Nissan?
才能ないのよ。
You have no talent!
誰の才能がないというのですか
Who are you saying has no talent?
ユニコと書き、火の車とは
And what do you mean financial straits? Natsuhi became indignant once more, but Kraus raised his hand again and interrupted her.
多少の誤解があるようだ。
It seems you are making a small mistake.
ビジネスは経過で判断できるものではない。
Business is not something that can be judged based on current progress alone.
私のような長期的視野でのビジネスともなると、
For someone with a long-term outlook on business such as myself,
時に短い単位期間では一見大きな損失を出しているようにも見えるものだ。
it may sometimes appear at a glance that I have significant short-term losses.
兄貴。
兄貴。
裏は取れてんだぜ。
We've been collecting evidence.
今は見栄を張ってる場合じゃない。
Your position right now isn't someone to be proud of.
つまりキリエはこう言いたいのさ。
So this is what Kyrie is trying to say.
俺たちは全員が全員金に困ってる。
Every one of us has got money trouble.
そしてベアトリーチは10トンの黄金を持っている。
And Beatrice, she's got 10 tons of gold.
ベアトリーチェは自分だけがありかを知る10トンの黄金で私たちに家督を売らせるつもりなのよ。
As the only person who knows the location of 10 tons of gold, Beatrice is planning on using it to force us to sail the headship.
10トンの黄金の価値はどのくらい？
About how much is 10 tons of gold worth?
ざっと見積もって20億？
Oh, god damn it, I think I read that in the wrong person's voice. Oh, fuck. And there's no name tags anymore for that. At a rough estimate, let's say 2 billion yen?
いえ、200億ね。
No, 20 billion yen.
これだけを積まれたら私たちは歓喜して彼女を次期当主に認めるわ。
I love Natsuhi too, Komaeda. I really do. I feel for her so much. She is under such incredible stress. Seriously. Oh, it was Kitty. Okay, good. Thanks, Matt. With that much piled up, we'd be ecstatic to accept her as a successor. The scene returned to silence. In fact, the rain and wind felt even noisier now. It was probably the sound of the windstorm racing through the insides of their minds.
冗談じゃないわよ。
This isn't funny!
多少お金を積まれたくらいで。
To think we'd give up the headship to some woman of doubtful origin.
どこの馬の骨とも知れない女に家督を譲るなんて。
Just because she had a little money stored up!
アホ抜かせ。
Don't be stupid.
もともとお前に家督なんぞいかんやないか。
The headship wasn't even yours in the first place, right?
わしらは何も失わずに金だけをもらえる話やで。
We've got nothing to lose and money to gain.
そら損得感情は必要やろが、聞くに値する話や。
We'll have to calculate our profit and loss, but it's something worth listening to. They knew that Kraus had eaten up much of the Ushirimiya family's assets, so it was dregs that remained of that inheritance, versus the cost of being accepted as the head that Beatrice would pay. It was a shame, but honestly, the former was less enticing than the latter.
まあ、4等分とはならねえだろうな。
Well, it probably wouldn't end up as 4 equal portions.
次期当主を降りることになる兄貴に取り分が多くなるのはやむを得ねえだろうよ。
Since Aniki would be giving up his position as successor, his portion would have to be larger.
羨ましい話だぜ。
Makes him feel kind of jealous, you know.
あなた。
It's okay. I wish I knew how to... A person with the Japanese name, I wish I knew how to say that. I don't even know who that is. I just know that there's someone with that name in the story eventually. So that's okay. You didn't really spoil anything. Dear!
金額の問題じゃないでしょ?
The amount of money isn't the problem, right?
不甲斐ない弟たちはお金で後宮家の栄光を売り払うつもりなのですよ。
Your cowardly younger siblings are trying to sell the glory of the Ushimiya family for money. Don't you see?
ここで長男の威厳を示さずして何とするのです。
Why aren't you displaying your dignity as the oldest son?
Natsuki.
Natsui.
しばらく黙っていなさい。
Stay quiet for a while. Seriously, Kraus? She is an amazing wife and you just treat her like shit.
あなた!
Dear!
こりゃクラッとくる話だぜ。
This is a dizzying proposal.
俺たちは兄貴から2億半ずつ引っ張ろうと思ってた。
We were each planning on getting 250 million yen out of Aniki.
もし魔女様が俺たちに10トンのうちの1割も弾んでくれたなら、
If the witch treats us with 10% of those 10 tons,
20億ね。
That's 2 billion.
ああ。
Yeah,
俺たちは当初の見積もりの10倍も弾まれちまうことになる。
That means she's treating us with 10 times our original goal.
そんだけあれば俺たちは十分だぜ。
Yeah, that means she's treating us 10 times our original goal. That'll alone be more than enough for us.
どうせ後ろ宮なんて名前に未練はねえんだ。
It's not like I've got any particular attachment to the Ushiramiya name.
喜んで売っ払ってやら。
I'd be happy to sell it off.
10トンすべてを提供してくれるかはさすがに川山用だとしても。
Even if 10 tons is a slightly optimistic figure.
なるほど。私たちにとって魅力的な話になるわね。
Yes, it'd still be a fascinating prospect for us.
私たちはベアトリーチェなどというよそ者を弾き出すために兄弟同盟を組もうとしていた。
We were trying to form an alliance among the siblings to kick the outsider called Beatrice out.
しかし彼女の目論みがこうならば私たち兄弟の団結はバラバラにされるわ。
But if this is her plan, it'll tear apart the unity between us.
ええ、今こそはっきり断言できる。
Yeah, about this point, we can state it clearly.
ベアトリーチェの手紙の目的は私たちの結束をかき乱すことなのよ。
Yeah, but by this point we can state it clearly. The goal of Beatrice's letter was to disturb our alliance. If the three younger siblings, who never had anything to do with the inheritance, were paid enough money to satisfy them, they would happily accept Beatrice as the next head. A moat had been dug all around Kraus. In that case, the negotiations would be one-on-one between her and Kraus. He tried to look strong, but Kraus's financial and political situation was extremely weak. He may bluff in front of his siblings, but on the inside, he was considering entering negotiations, depending on the sum of money involved. In order to bury his losses, Kraus has taken advantage of the fact that Kinzo had shut himself up in his room and had embezzled Kinzo's personal assets. Therefore, when Kinzo died and the inheritance was distributed, Kraus's situation would probably be investigated. But if he gave up his seat as the head to Beatrice, she would also receive rights to the assets, and as a result, the distribution of inheritance to the siblings would not occur. In other words, Kraus's embezzlement might not have to be made known to the other siblings. Of course, the siblings were actually frightened of Kinzo, but it was doubtful whether they still actually respected him as a father. By this time, they each had their own families, their own wealth, and their own lives. If they were paid enough money in exchange for Rokonjima, the wreckage of Kinzo's dreams, there was a significant likelihood that they relinquished the Yoshiramiya family name. In other words, Beatrice's victory was already guaranteed in this game, not as the winner of Beatrice's game,
but as the winner of Kinzo's game. Kinzo once ordered that the epitaph be put on display, and until today no one has solved it. So Beatrice solved it, in quotes. In other words, this is less of a game and more like Beatrice's declaration of victory. However, Kyrie still thought about that there might be a catch. If this was a declaration of victory, Beatrice would only have had to display the gold openly and state her intent to buy the inheritance. And yet, she has gone to all of this trouble, telling the siblings to try and solve the epitaph. Why did she set up this new game when she agreed to hand over all the gold and the inheritance to the next epitaph solver? Kyrie tried spinning the chessboard around several times. She searched for the sort of ideal strategy Beatrice might be after, something that could lead to this kind of thinking. In the end, she reached a single conclusion. Could it be arrogance? Or maybe she's playing.
何の話?
What are you talking about?
魔女は碑文を解いてみろと私たちに挑戦状を送ったわ。
The witch sent us a letter of challenge, forcing us to try and solve the epitaph.
どうせ解けないだろうと高をくくってるでしょうけどね。
She might be taking us lightly, thinking we can never solve it.
でも何万分の1かの確率で私たちが解いてしまう可能性もあるはず。
However, at the very least, there ought to be an extremely small chance that we do solve it.
何しろ、ここにはお父さんの血を引く子供が4人もいるのよ。
After all, we have here four father's children by blood, right?
出題者の血縁者が4人も揃い、財産を奪われまいと死に物狂いで知恵を出し合ったなら。
The question to call together four blood relatives who, if they tried to frantically work together on board, hasn't those assets stolen from them?
偶然にも謎が解けてしまうこともあるかもしれない。
Might have come across the answer to the riddle by chance. The reason the witch had a superior position in negotiations compared to the siblings was that only she knew the location of the hidden gold. But if that hiding place was exposed to someone other than her, the witch's advantage would crumble.
つまり、魔女の手紙に書かれている挑発文は、ベアトリーチェにとってリスクにしかならないのよ。
In other words, Beatrice gains nothing but risk by writing this witch's letter of challenge.
確かに、兄弟の連帯を分断するという効果はあったけれど。
Of course, it might have had the effect of splitting apart the siblings' lives.
それを狙うためだけに、わずかとはいえこのようなリスクを？
But if that was her only goal, why would she take the risk, however slight it might be?
私は不用心だと思う。
That seems reckless to me.
でもね、ある種の感情を念頭に置いたとき、このリスクは理解可能になるのよ。
But if we keep in mind a certain type of emotion, that risk becomes comprehensible.
それがおごりだというの？
And you're saying it's arrogance?
ええ、そうよ。
Yeah, that's right.
圧倒的な優位に立つと人はおごるわ。
When people have an overwhelming advantage, they tend to get arrogant.
すると敗者に対しその優位性をひけらかすために微小なリスクをわざと背負うことがある。
And when they do, they want to show off that advantage to the losers, so they sometimes take on small risks.
適度なリスクは勝利の喜びを引き立たせるスパイスだもの。
A moderate amount of risk adds a little spice to the joy of victory.
リスクなき勝利ほど退屈なものはない。
It'd be boring to win without any risk.
わかるわ。
I understand.
私もそういうの好きだもの。
I like that kind of thing too.
よくわかるわ。
Yeah, I understand it well.
ベアトリーチェの手紙の真意をもっともらしくいろいろと解釈してみたけれど、
I thought of a few plausible explanations for the true motive behind Beatrice's letter,
実はこれが真実かもしれない。
but I think this might really be the truth.
あの手紙の裏に潜む感情はおごりなのよ。
The emotion hidden behind that letter was arrogance.
おごり。
Arrogance.
難解な碑文がお前たちに解けるものかと私たちを見下して威張り散らしたいのよ。
She's trying to throw her weight around, looking down on us, as if there's no way we could figure out such a difficult epitaph.
案外ひょっとすると碑文はお父さんじゃなく彼女が作ったのかもしれないわね。
It might even be possible, if surprising, that the epitaph wasn't written by father, but by her.
上等じゃないの。
Sounds great.
碑文の謎が解けるかですって。
Solve the riddle of the epitaph, she says.
もしも解いたなら私を当主にしてくれるのね。
If only I solved it, I would be made the head, right?
解いてやる。
I'll solve it.
魔女の挑戦を受けてやるわ。
I'll accept the witch's challenge.
他の間抜けな兄弟たちに解けるものか。
As if those other idiot siblings could solve it.
私一人が解いて、私こそが後ろ宮家を引き継ぐにふさわしいということを証明してやるわ。
I'll solve it by myself, and then I'll prove that I'm the one who's best fit to succeed the Ushirmiya family.
その挑戦乗ったわ。
I'll take that challenge.
私が謎を解いてやる。
I will solve the riddle.
Woo!
There we go. Yep, Eva is definitely the main character for this episode. Looks like she's gonna take the lead here. Okay, guys. That scene went on a lot longer than I thought it would, probably because I was going pretty slow. And we're gonna start off at a Beatrice scene, it looks like. Next time. Yep, in Purgatorio. Unbelievable that they're voiced by the same actress. That is insane. Wow. Okay, guys. I can't believe I made it the chapter break. I am so sorry. I was so tired. I really hate being so tired. Yeah, she is really impressive like that. Oh my god. Good night, you guys. I am seriously. Whew. Right, yeah. I was told from the beginning that, yeah, she was also Takano's voice actor, Nigarashi, which is really impressive. Extra tips at the end of episode 4. Well, I can't wait to get there, Armora. I'd love to react to them. I want to see what they say. Alright, so until next time, 2 days from now. Or maybe actually, I might even be doing the extra... The new Siconia demo is supposed to be out tomorrow. I might be able to be doing that tomorrow. So we'll see about that, okay? Check in the Discord. Because if it's substantial, I might be able to do that tomorrow. So I very well might be having a stream tomorrow of the second demo for Siconia. Oh, thanks, Kamida. So until then, maybe tomorrow for the second Siconia demo, if it is something substantial to add. Otherwise, I might just roll it into the other stream if it's not that much. I will say, yep, there's another demo coming out. Yeah. I will say until next time, which might be tomorrow or the day after. I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. Seriously, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much. See ya.